Hey guys, I'm back. Thanksgiving is officially over. Um, I'm talking kind of quietly because my grandparents are home, and normally I only make videos when I'm by myself, but I have my music and TV on, so hopefully it'll be fine. um, I've actually been staying at my uncle's house since Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then until today with my younger cousin because my grandmother's brother and his wife were staying, and my room is technically the guest room. So um, that was an unexpected kind of boost to my anxiety because I didn't know I was going to be staying there until like a couple days before. But it turned out okay. Like I was definitely, there were some pretty anxious moments where, I mean, whenever I'm kind of not in my routine, I get anxious. You know, and then when I'm with people that I'm not super comfortable with, like 24/7, then I just get just a lot more negative thoughts, and I'm just not as comfortable. And when I'm not comfortable, then I'm anxious and nervous and blah blah blah. But it was okay. I had a great time with my cousin. My uncle's, it was very nice. You know, we hung out, we went shopping, it was totally fun. And Thanksgiving Day, now that was harder. There were a lot of family members here. We came back to my grandparents' house. Pretty small house, pretty cramped. So there wasn't really anywhere to escape to, but I just tried to keep myself occupied. We played games. We just, walked around the neighborhood a little bit. Ate all day, of course. So it was okay. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I hope you all had good Thanksgivings, or were at least able to survive them. um, let's see. Oh, I'm back home right now because my grandmother's brother and his wife left this morning. So I'm back in my bedroom, back in my little routine where I feel safe. And tonight we actually went to my other uncle's restaurant where I used to work, and I have a couple really good friends there, that I know care for me and really put my best interest at heart. And they told me just about some stuff they'd heard my family saying about me. And I know it's not coming from a mean, like, hurtful kind of place that they would tell me these things. They just wanted me to honestly know, because they know that I've had issues with my family before. And I haven't gone back there to work because it was just too much family pressure and weirdness, and I wasn't comfortable. And just too much negativity that was so unwarranted that I just did not want to go back. But so they just told me that they'd been saying these things, nothing like completely hurtful, or nothing saying I'm this horrible person, nothing like that, but just saying how they didn't want me to come back there to work and just all this kind of stuff. And I mean, part of me just thinks it was idle conversation. They were just whatever, just mouthing off, but at the same time it's like, okay. It's like my grandmother and my uncle, they're saying this in front of people that they know are my friends. And it's like, don't you think it'll get back to me? Like, come on, Sorry, I just got really quiet. But anyway, so that was just pretty hurtful to kind of hear that tonight. But I don't know. I'm just trying to let it go because I can't change it. And I know what the truth is anyway, so whatever. But do you guys ever I feel like so many people with SA, like, I have never met a mean person who had anxiety or social anxiety, like, ever. When I was a senior in high school, I was on our newspaper staff. I was the editor, and the last paper I wrote a column, because you kind of write like a goodbye column. I just wrote about some of the problems I'd had in high school, and something I touched upon was my anxiety and depression, and I was so shocked at how many people came up to me after that was printed just like congratulated me on having the guts to print that. And I'll never forget this. There was this one girl who rode my bus. She was our valedictorian, and we'd ridden the bus together for years and never really spoke that much. She was very shy, very introverted. And right when I got on the bus that day, she tapped me on the shoulder and I turned around, and she just said some of the nicest things, and she was just talking about how nice it was to have someone come out and talk about what real issues people face in life. And how even if you can be really successful in school and stuff, it doesn't mean there isn't other things going on in your life. Because I mean, that's all she was known for, was studying, you know, because she was the valedictorian. And it was so cool. But anyway, that was like, just like one of those awesome moments I'll never forget. But I feel like deep down, I am a good person, you know? And I think when you hear people say negative things about you, and especially people with social anxiety, we're so conscious of how other people act and what they're saying, and, you know, how they interact with us, and we kind of tend to overanalyze and, you know, really take things to heart and like project things on other people's feelings and their thoughts onto ourselves, and it's really just detrimental to our success in life because we take it so personally, or you know, we give it merit when it shouldn't matter. It's like, all I want is to be happy. Really, that's all I want. If anybody ever asks me, what do you want in life? It's like, what kind of job do I want? It could be many different things, but what I truly, truly, truly want is just to be happy. To have people around me that I love and I know love me back. To have some sense of security, whatever. Live my life the way I want to, and not live it inside my head where my thoughts like completely control my actions. And I just want to be true to myself and be honest with everyone I know, and just, I don't know, just be aware that life is not guaranteed, and that I want to make the best of it. I truly, truly do. Sometimes I feel like I'm like two different people, because either I'm really shy and introverted, really quiet, or I will throw everything to the wind and be completely impulsive and want to have the craziest, most fun night ever. And I know some of my friends think I'm crazy because sometimes I'm like, okay, let's do this, let's do that, let's do that. And other times I completely pull away. I completely just isolate myself. But I don't know. So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, just when I hear hateful things, and when you hear hateful things from other people, I think we just have to remember that, you know, what's really important is how you see yourself. You know, you have to be able to hold on to your, you know, to hold on to what's important. It's not important how other people perceive you at all. What's important is your actions and your friends, your family, and just how you live your life. So, I guess this is trying to be a little motivating, I guess, because I'm trying to motivate myself at the same time. Yeah, so it's been a rough kind of week. I think holidays always kind of bring that out in me, but just want to let everybody know you're not alone out there. I think people with anxiety and social anxiety are some of the best people I've ever known. It really sucks that all these really kind-hearted people that are capable of so much, you know, get kind of bogged down with all the negative kind of effects of living with anxiety. So, oh, you can hear my music in the background. I just saw Twilight. I know it's such like a cliche, but I totally loved it, and I totally loved Edward. And I'm listening to a song from the soundtrack by Iron and Wine, who I've loved ever since I saw Garden State, however many years ago. I think it's called, oh my god, I have no idea. Oh, Flightless Bird, American Mouth, and I love it. It's just so mellow. I love it. I'm running out of time, so I'll make another video soon.